Mishkuntenin wilhachpuhan uchu.
Uchu? Really? What happened?
Maotztintanin hoksik sikbali. Vale letille tel kabil. Tan kachubatel sikbalov. Keshtu chambel kuntop utanove. Chikantu katulal. Hachpuhan ukikelov.
Ishmanat.
Unuratu. Hetzley's been captured.
I know. They're holding him at the barracks. We're working on a plan to release him.
I tried to get him, I'm sorry.
He's a warrior. What's that? This is a key. It looks like it belonged to the mountain temple. It is adjacent to where they're holding him. Is the box of eggshell connected to the barracks? Is that why the cult occupied the temple? It's heavily guarded. When we go in, it has to be subtle, silent.
Is there a back way?
There was one, by the salt mine, but it has deteriorated. It's treacherous.
I might be able to manage it.
Perhaps. You did survive the sacrificial pit. I haven't been back inside since I was a child. But from what I can remember, the barracks are within an inner stronghold.
If I can get in through the back way, I can clear a path and let you in. We will free Etzley, then go find the box.
I'll take care of my son. You go after the box.
I don't know. We're trying to keep a low profile.
I would go. Only I can't abandon my post here, and time is running short. It would mean a lot to Queen Unuratu and the rebellion.
Hey, Laura, do you have a minute? Come over if you have time. Uchu has something to ask you. Uchu and I were talking, and, well...
Uchu, what's on your mind?
The day of Etzley's coronation is approaching. Soon he will be a man and take the first steps towards becoming Paititi's future king.
That sounds like a day to look forward to.
It's the hope for that day that keeps a lot of us fighting Amaru and his cult.
Sometimes we all need to remember what we're fighting for. Is there something I can help you with?
When Etzley's father Sairi died, Unuratu bestowed the honor of surrogate father onto me. One of my duties is to gather 3 sacred items for the ceremony. But
with all that's happening right now, you aren't able to. What are these items?
they are the Savior's amulet, the champion's bow, and the king's horn. Each a blessing from the ancestors of the future king.
Tell me what you need, and I'll see what I can do.
I already have men retrieving the amulet and bow, but if you could find Kabil, the instrument maker, and get the king's horn from him, you would be doing us a great favor. He's been difficult. I sent 2 men and both have failed. Perhaps you could talk to his wife.
I think I can manage that.
Be mindful. Kabil can be prickly sometimes, but Abra, his wife, has a way of dulling his edges.
What are we doing here? I never wanted this to happen. Now Etzli's been captured.
Etzli's a strong kid.
Yeah, he's a warrior. I know. I still hate this. I hope he's okay.
Me too. Uchu's confident they can get him out.
Ma, bash uchik. Huascosok kukulkan, tutzahok, kakas tzaktiabra. Leol al wali, tuyokoltagle shiwob, kananti al utzakik. Kakatzak, bashtin. Mimlinka bilta nuyanti funuratu, yete leahkushun makobo.
Injum! Koten!
Minano
Letiaishi!
sutukille bashkela.
Are you Kabil? Uchu sent me for the kings.
Ubaka hao? Utanil pachkintzilop? Jete le utsul balop, tsutasik le pachkintzilti.
Lamuch kilich kunesahilo, tuyohel tajo injume, kupakik shiwo, kutsakan kilob, tijumpelum, tutialintobe, katulach bisob, bele inae kohan.
That's terrible. Let me see if I can find your brother and get the herbs you need.
Nib olal.
Soka wojeltik bash ushtik wali. Ma, bash uchik. Huascosok kukulkan, tutzahok, kak.
Excuse me.
Ay, shik. Bash tijelupaktal, inwantikeche.
I'm looking for Kuali, the son of Kabil.
Otsi le shipalo. Chimali, juntul ahkimesah kukulkan. Ukalmah tijumpel, tunkaste kiwiko. Tupati kukuchu le ahau, tialubei taluboti kusipil.
Thank you.
Shik tech utsili shik.
A herb thief. He must be very dangerous. That's quite a leap, don't you think?
Hach haktak awogel tikbash kintuklike malop kaek much lemejen kisonobach kaek bulop tulakalob awal guajesh yumil bey uyume uahkananil kan vale letie ma.
Okole unahu bota lusipil.
Hello there.
Ishik, Hatzutz, Ulakbal Makabetoni, Bashakatich?
I'm trying to help Kuali.
Leach Okole, Manu Sutu Kilunaha Kuchul, Sok Ashot Kintantal Tialkimil Jol Awokol.
Seems harsh for petty theft.
Helashok Tintantik Techleken Ulyokchele, Ishtzulul Kolel.
Well, thank you for the information.
Hevishe.
Bishabel ishik, kalan le kuchil koonolo, yan bash uchich.
I'm trying to help Kuali.
Guay, Otsil Kuali. Tal guaye, tuyokla jaipel xiutia luna. Sok kach ukate. Sok kach inguantike.
What happened?
Leahkananot te yan kach teelo. Tuyilak tulakal bish uchik. Keshka uyal guabashe. Mupakta luyalik majaji. Bele, ya no ye salbol sipil jetel.
Thank you. Hello there.
Ey, tech ishik. Leit shulul kolele. Masag?
Yes, it's nice to meet you.
Uy, Hach Malov. Yamil.
What sort of game are you boys playing?
Mabashali. Inyume uah kananil kan yumkin. Tin chahu kilich chotov ingwesti inetailov jetil tuyilach shanach kanan chimali. Letie uyohel bashhel ubetik tenim yum waka uyohel tinchach ushotobe. Lebetike tupulach te karnalot kakali.
Oh, let me see what I can do.
Hach ni bolal. Niv olalishik.
You're welcome.
Patiki, lenukuchmakov, telamantats, ku toholchintikonov, vale techetawanton, bashakatih. Shit, tenkintan. Bashakatik ishik, bey, bashtihelu pachtal, ek antiket shane?
I'm trying to help Kuali.
Shan chahech, sot ushot kintantal, tealukimesal, mishbal ku pachtal ekpetik. Sole chimali, lach kanano, upekmech.
Would Chimali chase you if you provoked him?
Bashtin?
Because if he's not at his post, I can get to Kuali.
Malov, uts, kupaktalawalik tikwali, kaujilon teaktuno, letie uyohel tushi, telo minansakven silil ti.
I will.
Konesh, Asto, Raimi, la Quinteneshi, Samin, Kanant, Ekpachi. Zoke, Shenesh, Alkabil, Teaktuno. Patenet Pach, Ishik, Jan Ek Ilik, Kapach Chak Akuchul, Tignal Kwali. Chimali, Mehenkisin, Palitzin Kansokol, Janin Kaka Loshikech. Bey, ton siya numahin pimil llama. Alkap Nanesh! Alkap Nanesh! Ah, malo! Hachkabe tu kuchul! Alab olal! Chinshiwo! Kinkato!
Your brother told me of your troubles.
Mashichtech!
Someone who wants to help.
Mainkat kauchuk leba aloba! Cheninkat katoch chakuyol ina!
Where are the herbs? Give them to me. I will heal your mother. Go. Your friends are waiting for you at the cave.
Malo, Shele Shiwaba, Alkapnen, Tuhajilawol, Nibolal.
Achay kukuchil yan alma.
Uy, ishmeken isin.
Tinwalachtech kashikech.
Kuali is safe and I have the herbs your wife needs.
Kachkach? Talecha tzakech wayol, ubag leachawo.
Here, this will help you.
Niv olalishik. Gabil. Mamehen shulubil. Tzale vaktio.
Nach, yetel chimpolal tilekun kuchula hawilo, nibolal, yolal tulakal.
Nibolal!
Last to leave and first to return. Jonah's stories of you are true.
The King's Horn, as requested.
Did Kabil give you any trouble?
You were right about his wife. She definitely had a way with his heart.
Thank you for this, Lara.
Of course. Uchu, what did you mean last to leave and first to return?
The men I have retrieving the other 2 items, they both left 3 days ago. Neither has returned.
Do you think something's happened to them?
It's Quentin that concerns me the most. He's young, likes to take risks.
Jumps into the water before checking to see how deep it is. I know the type.
Jonah.
Jonah's right. That describes Quentin perfectly. I never should have sent Quentin to that damn place.
What place is that?
The old cistern. It's where the remains of Manco are kept hidden from the cult.
Who is Manco?
He was a farmer who led Sairi and Amaru's ancestors out of Cusco to safety centuries ago. He is known as the peasant savior. It's his amulet we need for the coronation.
Why was Manco hidden away?
Manco's followers were known as the Order of the Peasant Savior. This rebellion was born from it. When the cult of Kukulkan first took power, they tried to wipe out the order. Manco was hidden away in a secret place and kept safe. But over time, as the order dwindled, the memory of that place has faded.
If you like, I could go look for Quenti.
You've done a lot already. Bringing back the King's Horn was a big gesture of friendship.
I don't mind, really. Maybe Quenti can show me the best cliffs to jump off.
Please don't encourage him. The entrance to the cistern is a cave above the white tree. Follow the trail. It'll lead you to it.
Uchu said the entrance to the cistern was a cave above the white tree. There's the entrance. During a fierce battle, a man of two bloods throws down his weapons and, speaking with passions, convinces the other warriors to do the same. They follow him from the battlefield into the city, where they behead several merchants whose initial bickering caused the war. The threat of the disease held at bay, we soon learned that Lopez had come and gone. Some of us began to suspect his betrayal, while others worried for his safety. The only course of action was to remain in the city, the reasoning twofold. We'd be ready when Lopez came to his senses and returned the artifact, or this would be the easiest point from which to mount a search for him. We struck an accord with the king. We would become his royal guard, physicians, and priests. This shows a pilgrimage from a great city. This must be Manco, leading the priestess's ancestors out of Cusco. No one's been through here in centuries. This has to be the right place. This could be an effigy of the peasant savior. It might have been stolen by the cult of Kukulkan to keep the Paititians from worshipping it, or maybe it was given to them as payment for protection. The remains of the peasant savior have been moved to an undisclosed location. We've had reports of the cult stealing objects and artifacts and holding them hostage in exchange for docility. We will not allow such a sacrilege to happen to Manco. Manco's resting place. This looks suspicious. This looks like a procession of the dead. It's the Order hiding Manko from the cult of Kukulkan.
No.
Oh, hell!
This shows burial dolls, pottery, and textiles being placed in here with the dead. This wasn't just a hiding place. The Order turned it into a crypt. The Order left members behind as sentinels when they sealed the cistern. All these bones, they sacrificed themselves to protect this place. Hello, Manko. Now, where's the amulet? Now, to get this back to Uchu. Pure silver. From what I understand, Manko was a simple farmer. This must have been made posthumously as an offering to honor him. This is a serpent-shaped statuette I found in an ancient Maya tomb in the lost city of Paititi. It's yet another clue in my search for the silver box of Ishel. There appears to be some irregular edges, like a key. But a key to what? Unuratu is the rightful queen of Paititi. After a famine that nearly wiped out the city, her family was ousted from power by the cult of Kukulkan. Her husband, Sayiri, died hunting for food on the outskirts of Paititi. Amaru, or Dr. Dominguez, Sayiri's brother, felt responsible and took control of the city, using resources from Trinity to feed the Paititians until the famine passed. Even though Amaru saved the city, the cult, in his absence, now rules with arrogance and fear. Unuratu and her rebels are fighting to free the city from the cult of Kukulkan and restore its ancient bloodline. Unuratu was raised to believe it was her family's legacy, to complete the ritual of the silver box of Ishel and restore the sun for another age. This is a traditional foot plow, still used in the Andes today, even outside Paititi. Sometimes the simple ways are still the best. The new methods of agriculture introduced by the cult of Kukulkan have only succeeded in destroying more crops. First, the bee colonies collapsed. Then the cocoa crop failed. The earth is too damaged for anything but corn to grow, and the stalks are flimsy. We must take action, or Paititi will suffer a tremendous famine.
Kalanbil, uishetail unurato. Mahashnatsi kabaj ignal, leuach batelilov balam. Mantats hachtan ujiliko joksal. Wayambash kusholal. Tsoko leminanu chaikob otzilil.
"30th of November, 1603. With a local man as a guide, Lopez, the soldiers and I set out from the city before first light. Just as well, as a terrible flu began to spread through the population. Lopez is convinced this artifact does not lie in the city itself, but somewhere just outside. I asked if it was not somewhat hypocritical to enlist the help of those loathsome people. Do not loathe them, he said, any more than you would these molosses. They are all creations of the Lord our God, as are we. I told him I was stunned to hear him speak in this fashion, but he took my hands and we prayed. The energy of his faith ran from him to me, until I felt the chains of doubt fall from my heart. Born to famine, raised in rebellion, orphaned but never alone, he rises as the sun.
Ina alike wakim bashal taktuno leuwakai letushku lubu lehau yanukushil tumen kutultike hach sak pensil yetel matunatike yabash kichkelem yan ichil.
Tush Rantunawil, Mawau Naktan, Umeyaktik Pak, Jetelunai. Tukultale, Baile, Tukaten Tanu Gili, Ushoki, Lenokemichodo.
The Inca used a combination of freeze-drying and salt to preserve just about anything edible. Charqui and chunos are basically meat and potatoes. Delicious.
Hachbal kichkelemech urchi, utzel yetelala olech, mantach tiyanech tagotoche, mahel bishishiri, alkabil binik tupach lemehe shulubo, onah kachimbetik, humpelu yotocheleti, onahim betik kachil, onahim betik wabash kachil, nin helim bisal kachil, helu yubikubah,
This describes something nearby. A lone sentry stands guard over me and his harvest.
Sok, guau chukokta lupol le tanquele mobo, tinguilaj mejen palal tanusitop bei cabras, te ichi lukashi le cajó, tukimesajenob yetel hasajol, que shi iwat sokuman, uyajile gela, lok bayan.
Not quite yet, I'm afraid.
Hach mabello, valeyana betik, hel vish le mejen palaloba, helili unakal, yolov tijel bashak, tuyilajop te canalo.
Vale juntul jumpsil, leti kujalik lakinobo, injum.
Shoko, chen juntul winik, jen ulubi salte kinuba, ay, champal, hach malo guama ujik, balov bejo.
Bastin, baskuyuchul, jawa basha wohel,
Mesoamerican people used this stone as a tool for processing grain and seeds.
Kamoli kikelo,
Jetel le make chokupa, le bon le len chakak, esta wicho chanchupal.
kupakal, ikali kimbetlekelo.
This should come in handy.
Ah, Lara. Quinty returned a short while ago. A little worse for wear, but alive. I'm glad to see you're okay as well.
That system is quite a challenge. I'm happy Quinty made it back.
But without the Savior's amulet, I'm afraid.
You mean this Savior's amulet?
What? Lara, you found it. That's incredible.
Here.
I can't thank you enough. When Zan returns with the Champion's Bow, we will honor all of the gatherers. Including you, if you join us.
I'll be there. "29th of November, 1603. After dinner, Lopez left the city. I followed, worried he might not return. I found him standing by the riverbank, lips moving as though in prayer. Not wishing to disturb him, I waited. His communion with God must have lasted through the night, and I regret to admit I fell asleep, for the next thing I knew, Lopez stood smiling serenely over me, the morning sun behind him, creating a halo. He helped me to my feet and clasped me in a strong embrace. "Truilos, I know where to find the artifact," he whispered in my ear. Jonah, I think I'm close to the mine entrance.
Uchu says it's at the edge of the mountain. He sent a rebel ahead to open it.
Thanks.
Take chawilbasho, kinkonik hachmakohi. Yishi.
Hi, hello.
Bashti helupachtal, inguanti kesche? Yutsurkin. Nip olal. Kikik oltej. Jutsurkin. Kikik oltej. Jutsurkin. Kikik oltej. Nip olal. Kikik oltej. Jutsurkin. Kikik oltej. Take chahuilen, guayanula cuabash, cabet tech. Take chahuilbasho, kinkonik hachmakoji. Take chahuilbasho, kinkonik hachmakoji.
Oh my god. This is a penguin lawn ornament, painted and decorated and placed in a location of reverence. I shouldn't laugh, but it's so incongruous. The locals wouldn't be able to identify the animal it's intended to represent, and they certainly wouldn't be familiar with the material the statue is made from. There isn't any plastic in Paititi. I'd love to talk to whoever did this and learn why, what they think this penguin is. These ceremonial ceramic jars are used to store corn beer or chicha. The bottom of these apu are usually pointed, to aid when pouring into smaller serving containers. This describes something nearby. The youngest of four turns his back on his brothers, unable to speak as I lie in his mouth. Here it is.
Kawuji kuhelani. Tulakal tuushan. Telumo. Teiko. Taktejao kawujik. Bei. Tanukimi yunkin. Mushanta. Tanusata liyo kolkaba. Masahapit.
I'm in.
Unuratu just left with Hakan. She'll be ready when you open the gate.
Takani kakale, yanu yantala suktal yetel ukil el kiko. Walkila, shena choabach.
Malo bin lak.
On the right track.
Shipalchuko so okwautan.
Takbelama. Maukat tuyal, tuskutati kuba, lekushul makobo.
Oxajolale nonoch. Vale misbalu belal. Yankoksik tuyole kukulkal nevejo.
Minha, minma. Takusatike kol. Tushelu mine. Janin Willik Janin Lekuchilo.
This looks like the right place. There's the gate I need to open.
Kenke, titu. Kimesab kuntulin laxilon. Matun tsok.
Yambash, weye.
Tukaba kukulkan. Kuntulin lakon. Shimbaltesh le kuchila. Manach kun sigbaesh. Janinkashtikon. Manach talesh timwiknal. Satantesh apilik awichesh. Hachem pelujo que sikupole. Yanulu que salti. Ay tulal kalim yutzilesh. Manach kun sigbaesh. Janinkashtikon. Ay tulal kalim yutzilesh. Wilik bishani le kuchila.
Now, I need to open that gate.
Huntuni Shokol! Kalampil!
Mother! Would you get him out of here? Jonah.
How's Etzli?
Fine. They got him out, but Unuratu was captured.
Oh no. Are you okay?
Yeah. I'm going after the box. I don't know how long it'll take.
Do what you have to.
Thanks. The Eye of the Serpent. That's it. Looks like there's a temple down there. I got Unuratu captured. What's Dominguez gonna do with her? As long as he needs the box, he'll keep her alive. I hope.